the shot, and it's 1-0 NiP again, so they'll start off this map just as a last with a pistol round. I'll take that back. I take that back. Astralis got the pistol. You're right, and I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I lied to you, and I'm terribly upset about it.
Yep, you let me down, you let the audience down, and you let yourself down.
The audience, I don't really care about myself. I don't really care about you, I care about the audience.
Let's get back to the round, shall we? Yeah, nice fast play from NiP. Assertive towards B, descending the shots, decent exchanges, was quite equal to start with, but NiP lighting it up. It was Michael and Forrest find 2 each. Not really much the remaining CT could do about that. So it will be NiP kicking things off successfully here on Overpass, which is interesting as well, considering we did see this matchup in the best of 3. It was actually pretty convincing for them. Actually 16-6, I believe the final score was on Overpass. So it's going to be quite a simple round here. Not so much of a forced buy from the CTs this time. A couple of Deagles from CZ as well. Karachi and Zipex have already dropped in the hands of Exist and Michael respectively. And the Deagles now to try and have some sort of retake here. I'm not really sure what the options are. It looks like they're just trying to save these weapons. They've been smoked out. And there's actually aggression from the terrorists as well, pushing in towards CT spawn. Will be Michael Eddy for that first shot. Fires off the Mac-10, but takes more damage than he deals as the Vice Witch on the corner there reloads at a horrible time with his teammates to back him up, and they do manage to pick up the kill. 2 of them, in fact. Get right. He's going to rotate back around on this and try and go for a late lurk toward the players saving inside of A, so they are going to try and pinch them where they can. Is this worth it for Get Right? Well, he's got one of the most lovely painted P90s in the history of the entire world. So because it's a P90 and not a rifle, he can justify doing it. It's gone. It looks like... I don't even know what it looks like. What does it look like? I don't know, like a race car maybe, the flames on the side, the Hot Wheels car, something like that. You just gave me cancer. Race cars with flames on them deserve to burn, literally. Just saying whatever comes to my mind, you know? It's fine. But we are going to get back into it. Yeah, very appreciate it. Well, it is going to give them a P90 to work with along with the EMP on Dupree, both of which have armor, so maybe that is a factor. The Mac-10 of Get Right switching to another SMG to try and work with. We'll have a little bit of challenge against them, but the rest should be no problem at all. Pistols and no armor. Yeah, Freiburg, that silenced USP, the unarmored heads of the CTs as well. Should be able to just pick them off one by one. It's a little bit of a risk, I guess, but one that's justified considering he has 3 AKs and the Mac-10 around him. Will be a default for now. Get Right in his favourite position, making his way up towards short, seeing if he can. Presumably, this should be working out and be good for 1 kill at least. Spots Dupree there, but unable to pull the trigger just yet. Wants a bit more of a commitment before he does. There it is. Doesn't actually manage to take him down. Dupree's got body armour. That's going to be the saving grace for him in that respect, as NiP do make their way towards long. Bomb still down towards T-Spawn, and this is going to be kind of dissecting the map right now, working out where this stack is going to be completely committed towards B. Bomb recovered, and they have got long control as well. What's the final play from NiP? It looks like it will be towards A eventually. Goodbye, device. Yeah, bye-bye. It's good to see you today. Thanks for showing up. Don't respawn in the next round. Do not pass go. Do not collect the $200 like Kierby try and pull this back. Instead, he's actually done it. We'll give it to him. We'll credit him with the kill because Michael Lele says, I'll take a shot, and kills his teammate that he's weakened up. But this P90 that Get Right gave them is causing a lot of problems as Dupree's going to find Get Right. Speak of the devil, and he shall die. What is that shot, Dupree? Peeks back out with 8 HP, and the bomb goes down on top of the site. There's 16 seconds. He's tried to switch his way over toward the other stairwell. Ooh. As he's lost sight. It's going to be Exist in behind the truck, baiting this out though with the 8 HP. That's going to be his detriment. That is going to be Dupree down. And round 3, NiP. However, they lost a lot of guns in doing so, so there will be no Jaden round. They'll go straight onto an AWP and rifles along with it. Although Michael Lele, to be fair, 3950. There's 2 AWPs there again, am I being silly? There is 2 AWPs.
They did drop it over.
Okay.
And it leaves Exist on a Deagle, so they want the double AWP.
Double AWP on the T side to kick things off. That's interesting approach. That actually worked very well in Kiev. In that biggest gun round, there's Michael Eddy and Forrest doing this setup and is completely mowing down CTs across the map. Michael Eddy especially. He had some fantastic form on Overpass. So it's actually quite interesting to see him actually pulling it out on the first gun round, not even saving an AWP and picking one up and adding it to the roster. Is actually just going to be coming out in that first gun round. We'll see if it works out for them. Astralis are going to have an AWP themselves in the hands of Device. I always say this is probably his best map in terms of impact. The way he actually works it and actually is able to get kills consistently is very impressive. Michael Eddy looking for that first jump shot. We do know that has been quite a familiar sight recently. Freiburg, normally so good at getting that first kill. It's going to be Dupree taking him down this time. He got that shot tons of times in the grand final. But Michael Eddy, in return, finds Carrigan.
Fade in, bounces awkwardly away from the Astralis players. Dupree got a little bit of that. He goes down to 65, so considerable damage perhaps. You can see where it detonated in relation to where he was really standing. He was already tagged up beforehand. It's going to be Device watching out toward long now, far side of the map with the AWP in hand, and Kirby getting forced will be the next kill as he pushes out toward the statue. Now, as we saw it from Device's perspective, and he hasn't moved away from this, Kirby pushing might have thought Device, okay, maybe the long position's clear, so he could have backed off on that. It could have given a chance for Exist to go for a lurk, but we'll see if Kirby realizes that this is still occupied as well, because they haven't made a call that they've cleared long position, and Kirby's gone toward this stairwell, but he's playing up top. He does get the tag, thankfully. It looked like he was going to lose that battle for a minute. Reaction times are often misleading as he goes to 13 HP, but it's get right 1 versus 4, 14 seconds. He's got the bomb, Henry, but he can't even make it to his site if he tried.
No, he certainly cannot. That's funny on KRB, though. This is why that double AWP investment was interesting. Normally, it's quite a large investment to make, considering it's the first gun round. You want to be picking one of those up, and when you have momentum flowing, you actually have... And that's a really weird move from Get Right. He does give himself no money into the next round. Well, I guess they're only a first aid loss bonus regardless, but still, it was either save the weapon and keep that and have no money, or die before the round timer and get the 1400, or third option, die after the timer and get nothing at all. So he went for the option C. That interesting. Considering they were forced into this round, he would have had an AK taken in the next.
I don't like option C. I wouldn't have done that if I were him.
No, I don't think he wanted to, really.
Ooh, that nade, the short throw, does work. Just gets beyond. I wasn't sure it was going to get beyond the edge of the door frame, but it does, and Lily will go down as a result. Device trying to get the shot out toward long. Remember, he's up against pistols. That's a cheeky little flash. I like that. Bounce off the signpost. Always good to see cheeky things, but it is going to be Freiberg with the Tech 9. Take down Kirby. That gives him an M4. He was big on this map in the final. He's going to go large again, but it is Device. He's got a pistol. He's got him down to 6 HP. I was about to say 8. There's not a connecting joint to that top line on the right, so it's only a 6, not an 8. That's how the symbol works.
Yep, it's true. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. I do provide you with the top quality insight.
The important details, for sure. Well, it's going to be Freiberg here giving his position away. That was the opportunity to find that kill, and did whiff this shot there. It was pretty difficult. He just saw a sliver of Device there. There's a bit of damage, but at this point looks like he's got 40 seconds. Could go towards B still, I guess. It's very unlikely you're going to plant. It'll be a bit of a blunder from Astralis if they allow it to happen as well, considering the circumstance. Makes way to T-spawn. 30 seconds now, and he will be running towards B. Carrigan in a great position there. Freiberg has to go along the very back wall to even try and stay alive. He does not. Carrigan spots it, takes him down, and that's going to be a good read from him.
Tries to pull one back. He'll have no such success, and Dupree finding Get Right will end it just as quickly as we can begin the next one. About 15 seconds from now we'll begin it. I don't know how the time relates, but that's what I'm going to say, Henry.
Well, as long as you say it with enough confidence, you can make anyone believe it. 10-4, last round map. 4 AKs for NiP, Forest and the AWP. It's been a pretty rough half of them. They've won the pistol, remember. NiP were 3-0 up at the start. They've got 1 gun round so far.
It's no different than their CT, or rather Astralis' CT side in the last map. So we've seen a lot of these lackluster performances. The difference is that Astralis were able to take some timeouts and nearly make a case for it in the last game. This time it's the end of the first half. The best they'll get is 5 before switching over, and Astralis will be in a great position. NiP will need a pistol. It's all the same old, same old. What do they say? SSDD, is that what the old saying used to be? That was like the old YOLO, right?
SSDD.
Yeah, same, different day. Device gets the shot on to Exist.
Was the old YOLO.
Well, that's... YOLO is just Carpe Diem for stupid people.
Yeah.
But it is going to be a push-up long. That's going to give Kirby a massive opportunity. They think they've cleaned out the front of bathrooms by pushing them back slowly, and that AWP getting to the top of the stairwell. It doesn't really work out, and therefore Forrest gets careless, gets caught off guard, and it's going to give them a 2-man advantage as they were a little bit, I say, slow in clearing out that secondary connector position inside of the bathrooms. Freiberg does get 1 kill the other direction as Kirby goes hunting for information. If they can find the next, great, there's a chance. But look at the stack over toward the B side after that information that Kirby's gained. And Dupree pushed up. That makes it even harder for them.
Well, this is looking like a very convincing half for Astralis with the man advantage, his final B push as well. They've dropped the smokes at the perfect time. Time's ticking away, but Carrigan whips the spray, and it looks like we have got a 2-on-2. 20 seconds, of Device just trying to hide himself just long enough to deny the plan. If he can do that, it's pretty much round over. Looking to get the kill on the teammate, though. Can spot the bomb. He does enough damage, and he actually gets the kill as well. Finishes it off through the fence, but it doesn't matter. It's going to be 11-4 here on the first half for the CT. So NiP there, after winning the pistol, looking to carry on that form from Dust 2. They actually look fantastic. Astralis 2, sorry, on the first half. 11.
It's maybe.
It just feels like anyone who gets huge leads, it's never a foregone conclusion. That's normally the case in online CS. These kind of top teams meeting each other. On LAN, it's not normally the case, but definitely online, there's always every reason why a team can get back into it. It just comes down to the pistol, really. And if you pick that up, we're going the distance.
And to be fair, I painted this vibrant picture of what I might expect from an NiP CT side. If they don't want a pistol, we won't even get that far.
Exactly, but they will win it. So,
oh, will they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm predicting a
Can we lay a wager on that?
Yeah, sure. What do you want to put on the line?
Well, it's all on you, so it's either do or don't. I'm not involved. You just pretty much wagered yourself.
No, you called the wager out.
Oh, I didn't know. You said they were going to win it no matter what. So if they lose, okay.
And you said you want to wager. No, well, so you throw it down.
All right. Shave your head.
It's a bit extreme, isn't it?
It's just an online pistol,
mate. It's a bit much.
Shave your head.
Why don't you shave your beard? Oh, wait, it's gone. Are you going to grow that back?
Oh, I kind of am right now, aren't I?
Oh, yeah.
It's only been a week. I know. It's only been a week. I'll dye my hair a color of your choosing.
Twitch purple.
Twitch purple, deal.
Oh, I don't know. Please, this is just a
I will get my new racing helmet.
Yes.
I will get it to an homage to Henry G.
Yeah.
Not happening, but you said NiP is going to win. If
Yep.
you're wrong, you're shaving your head, and I never wagered anything. We never got to agree to it, and sorry, we're out of time. So that's where we are. 1 minute and 40 seconds to work with.
They will win it. They always do. When you got Freiburg
always in this series.
When you got Freiburg and get right, and Forest, what the hell are you going to do?
Someone just said Cedric is from Canada, not NA. I'm not sure if you realize there's Canada's in NA.
I love when people do that. It's good, isn't it? Well then, it's going to be 3 sets of armor for Astralis. The Danes trying to close this one out early. They know if NiP win the pistol, they're right back into this one. So, if they can get the pistol here, it will mean they can potentially tie up the series 1-1, but we'll see. 3 sets of armor, 2 smokes, a couple of flashbangs as well. And they're not committing just yet to anything really. They're spreading themselves out across the map because they're going to be focusing towards middle, but there are 3 CTs there.
Michael Lilly being the first of which he's got the kill. He's starting it off. Henry, your hair's safe so far, but Device, he wants it cut because he once went blonde on a bet and he regretted it, so he wants you to suffer the same fate. Exist gonna get away from that doorway, but nearly caught. It's Kirby. Oh, and they're double peeking it. He's gonna get the kill, but Freiburg pulls one back against Dupree through the wall of all things with the USP as he lines up on the information that his team had.
Oh,
however,
okay.
It's Device to hit the shot. Forrest on 2 HP, and Freiburg makes 2 against Device and Zipix, who Device having 16 is in a bit of better position here for the Astralis side. Zipix picking away at Freiburg as well is going to put him low. There's now 11 HP for 2 NiP players and all of Henry's hair. As Zipix continues forward, they will get a bomb plant out of this. Device going to be the one to hold it. High HP. Zipix just needs to be careful not to get dinked up by this. Flash over. Needs to be careful not to get caught. Second one's going to catch him in full duration, but Device, his vision's good. His eyes will not weary. It's going to take down Freiburg on the way through, and Forrest a large task in front with 2 HP if he pulls this off. I would be very impressed, and you are now bald.
The thing is, when I used to have long hair, I'd actually probably care, but when I've got it this short, it wouldn't look that different anyway. So we'll just do it tomorrow, shall we?
All right. Are you actually going to go? You're not going to go through with this.
You don't want to bet? Want to put a wager down, Matt?
Well, you just, the wager's already done. Yeah, you already lost the bet.
Double or nothing?
What do I like? Do I have to shave all my body hair, like eyebrows as well?
Literally all of it.
I was going to do that on Halloween once. Just shave everything and go as a sperm.
Okay. Couldn't you just buy an outfit for that? Just buy like a sheet or something?
Well, you'd probably just get one of those morph suits.
Yeah, that would work. Well, Astralis.
It's better than going in just my pants and saying I'm a premature ejaculator. I came in my pants.
Okay, let's move on from this.
I like this boost at the slide because I like sliding on the slide as a kid. I want a Dragon Lore replica built on the overpass dragon. That's what I want.
An overpass replica?
Well, you know how the Dragon Lore's on Cobblestone?
Yeah.
You hit the dragon inside the park on overpass.
Right, okay. All right.
Either way, we're getting back into it.
So they'll get, with this full eco, they get 99 on top of this. Will they go in like a full UMP buy and try and step it up and see what they can do there? Something like a little bit of a curveball, or will they just be going for the full-on 3 rounds, going to the 4th with the full guns? So that's the interesting question here. We'll see where this works out for them. The USP is actually finding a kill here. Still an equal exchange for now, but looking like Astralis have got full control of the B-bomb site, as it will be round number 2 going in Astralis' favour. Almost certainly at this stage is Carrigan, mows down 1, Lee Michael Eddy, who feels the headshot of the AK-47, and Kerrigan can spot a couple more as well. So he'll just be holding that perimeter when the bomb is planted. Dupree, though, 13-4. So this is the thing I was actually speculating before. Will they go with UMPs? Okay, yeah, they are. This is interesting. So it's Famas's as well. So Famas's scouts, UMP, MP7. It's definitely not orthodox, but it may be an interesting call considering the circumstance. They know they need a bit of a miracle to get back into this game. This is the round where Astralis probably won't be expecting this. I think they'll be a little bit tentative considering there's a full eco from the CTs, which is rare. It's very rare to see nothing punches at all. USPs in that second round. Normally a lot of CT teams will force. If they don't, they'll just get at least upgraded pistols. It's strange to see just USP with no armor at all. It's a fast rush from Astralis, but the flashbangs are good. Exist can't find the kill. It's tight. No one actually finding any kills on terrorists just yet. A ton of damage being inflicted as well. This just could work.
It might indeed, as Exist is still in behind these barrels. We saw him struggle in the final against G2 at Starlighter because he was Molotov'd off frequently, but they don't elect to use one on the Astralis side. It's going to be Device to catch Forest, and therefore Exist is in prime position to slow them down on the way through. Falling to the grave and floating in a puddle of sewage, just as anyone would like to do after they die. It's going to leave Kierby just with 9 HP.
So it does
over
work.
toward the A site.
They weren't expecting it. Went for the full contact playing towards B. It wasn't even contact. It was going to be rush or flashes as well. It seemed that the initial flashes were decent. Actually, Exist couldn't do anything with it, but it wasn't for us. Sorry, it was Freiberg finding that first kill of the SMG, and then Get Right rotates in quickly. And this is going to be quite an impressive round for them. Problem is, Astralis will have money to get the next round. It won't be amazing amount of cash, but still, Kiabi with some room to find some kills here. $600 per kill with that UMP, so everyone he can get will mean something for him. They've got 9 HP, and he's surely dead now. Oh, managed to stay alive. No bomb, of course, so might just be trying to stay alive here. Going to be rotating back towards connector, maybe trying to find something at that angle. If he goes quick enough, they might not expect him this, I guess, position, this sort of stage, but they don't really for it.
Yeah, I mean, he might get a kill and add some money over in all of this, but low HP, it's going to be Exist to close it out now. 6 rounds for NiP, so we might get the start of something here.
It's happening.
What was your favorite Halloween costume?
I've already dressed up once for Halloween, and I hated it so much. I felt so self-conscious the whole night.
Really? Because that's the thing, like, normally the shy people enjoy it because they get to be an alter ego.
No, I hate it. I dressed up as a magician, and I looked like a complete tool, and I'm never dressing up again. I'll show you a picture later. It's the worst thing I've ever done.
I already told you, too. There was one my brother did where he glued Barbies to himself and was a chick magnet, but I put... Michael Lilly, he did go for the contact play. I put a cardboard box over me, covered with a sheet, and put a lampshade on my head, and then put like a bunch of stuff on it, and I was a nightstand. I was a one-night stand.
A one-night stand, that's good. That's clever.
It was good, except the box, I could hardly walk around at the party.
No, I did Captain America once as well. That's a horrible photo.
Oh, yeah, that's terrible.
Yep, actually some horrible ones. Anyway, speaking of horrible ones, Dupree, he gets smashed with the AK-47 and kick things off, and it looks like NiP are getting back into this game. It's going to be the force buy from Astralis. They did get a couple of SMGs from Galils and AKs. A couple of smokes to go with it as well, but 5-4, that first man advantage gathered for NiP. And looking like they've got a player towards Barthens as well. It's Forrest who's started to hunt at the start. See if he can get another kill to add to the tally. At this point, you'd consider them to actually fall back, but he's still actively hunting here.
Shot from Forrest, but he's left in the open. It's no man's land against that corner once spotted. It's a one and done, and that's exactly the case. He gets one, he's done to Kerrigan. As it's now a 3-on-4. Device and Dupree, the double D combo gone. But we've got the 2Ks, Kerrigan and Kierby, still alive and trying to push into the NiP territory.
Like this. Should be an easy kill with that. Only gets one, but that's enough to win the round by the looks of things as Freiberg. Him and Freiberg have actually been fantastic on this B side recently. It's actually been one of the most impressive duos with very good reads and good crossfires, playing off each other nicely, saving the incendiaries for the right moments as well. Another good example as to why they're good in that bomb side. So Astralis at this stage shouldn't have much money to work with, so there's just be some upgraded pistols. Not going to be doing too much with them, just going to have around 2K each. As we're going to round number 5, NiP, like I said, this will probably be a very close game now, I dare say. Let's get right with the smoke towards Monster. And that's going to be amounting to nothing. So all of Astralis are heading towards middle quickly with these Deagles and PT-50s.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of glad, although it does drag things on a little bit, I'm kind of glad we saw NiP win that early aggressive play, because now we get to see if this methodology, you know what I mean? This mindset, methodology, I still can't say
methodology.
Thank you.
Methodology.
That is amazing that I can't even say that word. Methodology works where they go for this sort of passive-aggressive style. Forrest is going to attempt it right now inside of the bathrooms. As he gets around the corner, he does spot up Dupree. He'll find the kill as well, so they don't have to find aggressive plays all the time. Michael stays on a scout this time, so didn't even need to push. Yes, they're up against pistols, but now do they start to give Astralis this approach that, you know, all right, we might be at our end of the bathrooms, we're not at yours, and then all of a sudden they pop up inside of the stairwells at mid, they start pushing down toward long at the tree and the rock. It was quite clever to see at the finals, so I'm hoping we get something of it. Michael's going to stay on this scout as well.
Or as you would say, the scoot.
I knew you were going to say that. I somehow could see it coming. Yeah. I even thought in my head, yes, I said it right that time, and then you still brought it up.
Yeah. Well, you know, Astralis round number 6, looking to just get one of these gun runs working in their favour since that interesting force buy from NiP. Which actually I kind of liked. I think Astralis saw it coming and locked it down. They managed to get 3 rounds in a row here. 5 AK to the Danes as we go into round number 6, and it's going to be, I think it's Nicolady on the scout. He's actually going to get aggressive here. Fires that first shot off. Needs to be careful as he bunny hops out of danger there, and it's going to be going back towards the site. They know the scout's there at this point. No one available. He's taking damage through the smoke once again as Kiabi lands that first shot. It doesn't do substantial damage just yet, and it's going to be Forrest and a little bit of a duel here towards that long rock. Getting pincered out from the bathrooms. Nice work from Astralis. Finally have an advantage here. Get right pushed off towards short of B. Freiberg's will be with him as well. Zipek's taking a lot of damage though, down to 8.
Yeah, indeed. But they've got the man advantage to work with against that NiP, who now fan out a little more across the map. The one thing they do have is get right out toward the water position, so he can start to cover off the rotation through short and anyone that comes back down towards Squeaky, which is exactly what Dupree is up to. Now we know this is the thinnest of thin walls in CSGO. It's not quite, but almost nuke status 1.6. And as soon as he's found, he gets taken down. Does pick up Dupree on the way through, though. That's going to give them something to work with on these rotations. Freiberg, the Molotov's going to hold them out. 28 seconds. Zipix is inside of the site. He's low headshot. It wouldn't have mattered. And it's going to force them back the other direction, though. This rotation bomb, it's got 19 seconds to get all the way to the site. It's going to be there right around 7. I'm going to take my gamble this time, Henry. As Device, he's got to hold them off and give a chance. Underneath the exhaust, he'll find one. It's smoking hot. As now he looks toward the back stairs. 7 seconds. Nailed it, Kerrigan. He's going to get immediately onto the default plant. And Device, he's held it off timely.
So there it is, after Astralis getting that first pick and actually having something to work with there. It did get a bit scary, like you said, the timing running out. It's Freiberg once again saving his incendiary for the perfect time. Actually funnels it perfectly from short, and they have to get back towards A. It was a nice read from NiP, but they couldn't rotate in time. And Astralis do get a step closer now, touching distance of taking map number 2. It's going to be 14-7. The money is available for Ninjas, though. You can see they have got the AWP in the hands of Forrest this time, who will be going towards long A, looking at that first pick. Not going to have any challenge just yet. Looks like a B play coming in from the Danes as they have got 5 AKs here. Maybe a set piece, ball of smoke towards that B side, try and get a plant down and force the retake to come in. There are 2 kits available for NiP. So, once again, a player pushing off. So we get right, but completely wrecked by Dupree. He's so good in this position, whether they're jumping or pushing. He seems to be finding the headshots time and time again.
Dupree just trying to see some vision toward window, realizes now that no one is there. Freiberg, meanwhile, on the other side of the wooden board, we know so much that he likes to play in that position. So, how does he approach the situation? That jump is so scary. Yeah, he's one of the ones that loves to hit it, but how does he approach this, I was going to say, because he's got 2 potential spray down positions, and they've elected to walk away from both of those Astralis inside of that water. Freiberg, just above the pit. Gets a Molotov off toward jungle. Still alive and well, and it's going to get Freiberg actually Veryl's position this time. No Molotov so far exists. Playing on the ramp, gets thrown in by the flash, but Freiberg not peeking with him because he's dodging the flash that caught him. Is going to cost him his life, but Freiberg's pulled back with 2. He'll go back around once more toward the pit, jump back, sees Dupree trying to walk down toward him, but just the flames combining with the damage of the bullets, and Freiberg's life lost. Still, though, the man advantage for Astralis. 14 rounds, looking for the map point. They've got the bomb down, and Michael Lilly, he's going to try and fire back against Device, but the flashes have been timely from Astralis the whole time in toward the site.
Yeah, and another one does work out for them as well. So Michael Lilly, just with that incendiary now, trying to do what he can to delay the terrorists coming in, but it's just going to be Forrest. 3 versus 1. He's coming from one stun as well, has the AWP, no kit. He knows he needs to do something here, so he's going to try his absolute best. Try and find his first kill. Nails that. Zipex drops. That's given away the position, though. He has actually managed to pick up a smoke. Throws on the bomb site. He has actually got a shot at doing this one. If he had a kill, it might be a little bit more successful. What a headshot that was. Takes down Dupree. Now it gets interesting. Device trying to run away. Delay it as long as possible and does finish off the final kill. Forrest didn't have the kit. Had to chase that one. But still, he gave it a really good effort there. It's going to be 15-7. Probably the last round here, considering NiP have no money. But, my God, Forrest... that second shot was absolutely stellar. Look at this. Would you just look at that?
Just
this.
look at it.
Look at this.
Just look at it.
that.
Oh, that. Did he? Okay. Can we get that? I wonder if he was actually giving up and turned to go the other way and the last bullet hit him.
Well then. Look at that.
Just look at it.
That video is so good.
He's going to get taken down by a pistol of Forrest, who once again finds kills, but this time he's been snipped. He's been clipped, and Dipix, well, he'll fall to exist, so it does still go to a 3 versus 3. Makaleli's got a lovely weapon in all of this, I have to say. Speaking of lumberjacks and forests, he's the farmer in the woods right now as he's got the shotgun. Farmer's daughter, though, that's going to be Device. He's taken down, yes, that's Device.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a strange commitment from him. He's running onto the side by himself with no real information. No one to get the refrag. Get Right picks up a kill and a rifle as well. He gets the kill on towards Get Right, and his Makaleli with the shotgun, low HP, going to be running back. There's Kiabi, and now surely the Danes can finish this one off. 1 round required, 5-7. Wildly sprayed by Makaleli there, looking for the AK in return. He does not find it just yet, but Exist has got one, so the plan comes in, no kits available. There's going to be straight up challenges here, and it's not going to be working out for them. Now it's a 1 versus 2. Kiabi, great form of the weekend. Can he be the one to actually win Astralis' final map?
Kirby top of the stairs waiting to try and find this peak. He's got it down on 1 versus 1 and got the headshot. Kirby, Kid Koala. I don't know why he reminds me of a koala bear, Kirby, but speaking of that, we've got 2 Australians that'll talk about this game. I'm not throwing right away.